All right, here we go. Game number 3. Sun Devils in the blacks today. Looking sharp. This game's got a little bit of meaning as far as seeding for tonight's game, so we need to come out and really put it on this team. We're going to start off with Wiki, Davidson, Iyer. And we got Hoppy and Brand back on D. All right, here we go. Off the draw, Sun Devils win. Up to Iyer. Iyer's gonna get it in the zone. Picked up by Wiki. Wiki gets it deep. Play behind the cage. Sun Devils putting on some heavy pressure here in the first minute. Puck comes around to the far side. Iyer gets over there. Iyer sends it back down low. Swung along behind the net. Comes over on the near side here. Great Lakes is gonna come out with it. Break out of the zone. We got a 2-on-2 coming down in. Shot high over the net. Misses everything. Turned around. Sent back down low. Great Lakes player loses a tire there. Play comes up. Iyer's got it. He takes the blue line. Shot towards the net. Stick by the goalie. Save. Lippert and Stevens on the ice here with Jack. Goat and bump. Play comes around. Caitlin pinches on the far wall. Keeps the puck in. Picked up by Jack. Overskates it a bit. Great Lakes got it. They're going to come out with it. Play broken up there by Stevens. Up to Stevens. Plays onside. Stevens goes around his man into the corner. Centers in front. Over to Jack. Jack shot. Big save there. Another line change here for the Devils. We got Austin centering Hawk and Riley today. Great Lakes up with it. They get the zone. Centering pass. Broken up by Eric. Play goes into the corner. He rims it all the way around. Just misses a Great Lakes stick. No icing on this one, so Emerton's after it. Forced behind the cage. Got a tall D-man back there. Number 16 for Great Lakes. He's a big one. Emerton breaks it up. Puck rimmed around to the far side. Great Lakes is going to come out with it, but they can't get it out of the zone. Good pinch there by Wren. Puck eventually comes out. Uh-oh. Shot towards the net, deflected. Puck comes around. Austin. Up. Puck gets out of the zone. Great Lakes sends it back to Sam. Sam. Sends it to the far wall. Gonna try the other side. Gets it up here to Riley. Riley gets the red line. Gets the blue line. Gets it in deep. Scarpool is down there. Can't quite get to the puck. Great Lakes comes out with it. Bodied his man. Sent to the wall though. Shot from center ice. That's sticked aside. Play comes up the wall. Lorenzo can't quite grab it and get it out. Shot. Friendly fire there. Comes out of the zone. That's off. Scarpool. McCarthy. Out there. Played up to McCarthy. Starpool takes his man to the wall. Plays it back to his D, Brand. Brand over to Zeke. Play gets in the zone. Lorenzo's after it. Lorenzo takes his man behind the net. Tries to cause a turnover. Great Lakes out with it again. Play sent to the far corner. Hoppy's there. Hoppy chips it off the wall to himself. He goes and gets it in the corner now. Up to McCarthy. McCarthy flips it over to Lorenzo. Play's broken up at the blue line. Hoppy back to it again. Sends it over to McCarthy. We're going to have a too many men, I think. Is that too many? What do you call? Not sure what the call was on that one. Great Lakes to the power play here. Puck played to the point. Sent across. D to D. Puck comes out of the zone. Blow it! Eric Hart off the wall. Puck chipped in deep. Eric back to get it. Pulls up, sends it up the far wall and out of the zone. Wickie's on it. Wickie's going to change though. Davidson forechecking. Davidson breaks up the play, coming out of the end. Great Lakes comes out with it. They get the blue line. Play force wide, shot towards the net, save. There with Sam and Ren on D. Great Lakes, play broken up by Iyer. Got a skate on, it's going to go all the way down. Play picked up by Iyer. Iyer keeps it in the zone briefly. Great Lakes comes out with it. Played in on net, that's a save. Behind the net, wraparound chance. Big save there. Devils are at full strength now. Play behind the net again. Another wraparound chance. Broken up. Play comes around to the far wall. Up to Iyer. He gets smashed. Puck gets out of the zone. All right, well, we'll take a power play, but I don't know if that was a
makeup call.
I guess. I don't know. Devils in the power play now. Puck played to the point, hits the ref, gets to the point finally. Hoppy over to Lippert. Lippert sends it back to Hoppy. Hoppy over to Stevens. Stevens at the dot. Stevens curls, didn't like what he saw. Along the half wall, curls again. Down low, puck in front. Good play there by Austin to keep that puck in. Jack in front, goes behind the cage. Loses the puck. Austin's down there. Puck gets out of the zone. That's going to be a high stick. Touch it. Brand sends it up. Eric, good break out of the zone. Riley, give it to him. Up to Emerton. Emerton into the corner. Take it hard down there. Puck picked up by McCarthy. Puck picked up his stick. Goes all the way down. Great Lakes. McCarthy strips the puck from him. He's going to come out of his own end with it. Feathers it up. Plays picked off. Sent in on net. Brand out of his own end. Shot again. Play up on the far wall off of Emerton's stick. Can't get it out. Sent in on net. Oh boy. Whew. Wren sends it around. Play comes up to Lippert. Sent back in, blocked by Wren. Puck goes to the corner. Behind the net. Centered in front. Blocked. Back to the corner. Up to Lippert. Lippert takes the puck wide. He's got a step on his man. Lippert gets around him. Lippert in on net. Shot, blocker, save. Great Lakes out with it. Big hit there by Wren. Steps up on his man. Huge play. Boom. Puck comes all the way up out of the zone. Lorenzo. Puck dumped in. Wren back to get it. Wren. Picked up. Up to Iyer. Iyer with numbers. Oh, they had to change. Iyer shoots it on net. Rebound, save, shot, save again. Great Lakes brings it up right through the legs. Tricky shot, save there. Draw, Devils control. Caitlin up the wall to Iyer. Iyer tries to tip it over to Wiki at center. Puck kept in. Great Lakes. Puck's behind the cage. Over to the half wall. Shot, save. Comes to the point, shot from the point, gets in on net, save. Puck comes out to Iyer. Iyer's got a little ice, chips it in. Play broken up down there by Wiki. Wiki to Davidson. Davidson in front, tries to hit Iyer. Play broken up. Good look there though. Puck up off the glass to Hoppy. Hoppy shoots from the point. Shot saved. Plays behind the net. Puck sends all the way down. Eric pinches, gets around him. Hoppy's gonna come back and get it. Hoppy behind the cage, loses an edge. Great Lakes comes up with it. Centering pass, chipped out of the zone. Great Lakes has got it. Great Lakes. Play broken up. Onside. Lippert waiting for his teammates. Play goes back to Brand. Brand slides it up to Stevens. Stevens gets the line. Stevens in the zone. Shot. Save. Stick down by Brand. Brand back to Hoppy. Hoppy shot from the point. Misses wide. Kept in, shot in front. Lippert there, can't quite put it on net. Play goes to the point. Brand. Oh, good stick on that one. See if he can get back and recover. He does. Great Lakes shot, save. Draw, Devils, control, Stevens up the wall to Lippert, just off his stick, but he taps it. Oh, I thought he had a piece of it. Guess it was a wall. All the way down for icing. Out there with Riley and Hawk now. Hawk, good play up to Riley off his skate. Riley gets the line, goes wide, drops his shoulder. Play force behind the net. Body there by Austin. Puck's on the line. Whistle, offside, I guess. Devils are going to go to a power play. I'm not sure what the call was. Off the draw. Sun Devils lose it. Puck flipped out of the zone. Eric's going to go back and get it. Eric, Sam, Riley, Luke, and Hawk out there. Played up to McCarthy. McCarthy off the wall. This is his man. Puck in the zone still, chipped out by Great Lakes. Here they come. Puck gets deep. Eric takes his man to the wall, chips it up to Riley. Riley chips it up to Hawk. Hawk back to Riley. Riley comes out of his own end with an off Luke's stick. Dumps back in. All the way around. Great Lakes, shot off the post, sent to the point. Back down low, center, shot. Great Lakes still controlling on this power play by the Devils. Save. Play to the point. Goes back down low. Hoppy. Up to Lippert. Lippert hits Smith. Austin to Stevens. Logan goes wide. Logan. Centering pass. Goal by Jack. We've seen that play before. Logan Stevens over to Jack. He buries it. 1-0 Devils. Brand up off the near wall here. Kept in. Hoppy gets around him out of the zone. Brand's back to get it. Brand. Woo, he's got a man on him covered up down there. Stevens. Wheeling out of his own end. Gets the line all the way in. Great Lakes can't clear the zone. Lippert keeps it to Stevens. Stevens sent over to Jack. There's another one again. Stevens over to Jack.
Good job, Cowboys!
Down into the Sun Devils end. Brand back to get it. Brand leaves it for Scarp. Up to McCarthy. Brand up to McCarthy again. Sent down low. Stick to side. Sent up. McCarthy to himself off the wall. McCarthy at the blue line. Plays offside. Devils have to hold up. McCarthy again. Puck knocked off his stick. Hoppy's there. Scarpool's there. Puck chipped in. Lorenzo's down there. Plays behind the net. Broken up by McCarthy. Lorenzo. Back down to McCarthy. Slid in front. Can't quite hit the man in front. Plays still behind the cage. Out comes Great Lakes with it. Oop. Throws back. Comes Great Lakes. Shot in. Caitlin. Up. Uh-oh. Puck doesn't get out of the zone. Shot from Great Lakes. Oh, boy. Deflected over Nathan's head and hit the post there. Lakes shoots it in again, and that'll do it for the first period.
Wait, I don't know where Lance is. I gotta ask.
Wiki, Iyer, Davidson, Hoppy, Brand. Iyer gets it deep off the draw. Puck goes into the far corner. Davidson's there. He's going to rim it back around. Great Lakes chip it up. Kept in by Iyer. And it comes out. Great Lakes. Good play there by Brand. Go to take the body shot from the point. Stick to side there by Nathan. Puck comes up to Iyer. Iyer loses it, chips it off. So didn't get the line. That's going to go all the way down. Off the draw. Woo. We got Emerton, Austin, Riley out there with Caitlin and Eric. Picked up by Austin. Austin slides it across to Emerton. Emerton's got around his man. Emerton in on net. Emerton shot just misses the far post. Great Lakes looking to stretch. They hit their man. Eric barreling back. Just intimidated him right there. Here comes Austin. Comes out with it. Emerton picks it up. Got numbers if they hurry. Emerton and Riley. Emerton top of the circle. Over to Riley. Can't quite connect with the pass. Great Lakes breaks it up. They come out of the zone with it. Dumped in from the blue line. Puck comes all the way around. Trapped along the wall. Austin brings it out. Austin tries to slide it over to Riley. Can't hit his stick. Logan, Landon, Jack. It comes back to Sam. He's going to send it in. He's out there with his D partner, Ren. Play comes to Ren. Ren slides it back down low. Not enough power on that one to get it down to Jack on that. But the play stays in the zone briefly. Ren, try it again. Up to Logan. Logan, around a couple guys. Logan cuts in. Puck knocked off his stick. Devils regroup. Off the wall. Can't quite hit Lippert there on that pass. Whew. Jack chips it up. Can't quite hit Lippert. Sent in on net. Save. Out of the zone. Play sent all the way around. Lippert over to Jack. Jack with some speed. Right down the middle. Jack tries to get it to Lippert. He does. Puck gets on net, but blocked aside by the goalie. Ran from the circle. Save. Scarpool, Lorenzo, McCarthy out there. Here comes Great Lakes out with it. Drop pass, picked up by McCarthy. McCarthy clears the zone. Great Lakes back in. Brand's got it. Brand sends it all the way around. Hard rim. Out of the zone. Hoppy. Shot misses wide. Picked up by Brand. Brand tries to send it down low. Puck's off a stick. Puck eventually comes out all the way back to the D. Brand's going to reload here. Look for some options. Play's broken up. Lorenzo carries it in. They're going to call offside on that. Davidson off his stick, puck back to Caitlin. Caitlin, oh no, puck in, Eric breaks it up, sends it around the wall. Misses Ayer's stick. That's going to go down. Doesn't get an icing call on it. Puck rimmed all the way around. Caitlin can't quite keep it in. Here comes Great Lakes on a 3-on-1. Slid across. Caitlin gets back just in time. Here comes Davidson. Davidson over to Ayer. Ayer's got a little ice. He takes it wide. And we're going to have an offside on that. Great Lakes dumps it in. Wren back to get it. We got Emerton and Austin out there with Riley. Up to Riley along the wall. Up to Austin, just past his stick. Oh, causes a turnover, skating hard to his man. That's going to be offside. Slid over to Wren. Wren grabs it, carries it in, gets it deep. Kept in, shot from the point. That's going to be a goal. Unassisted from Sam.
Good job, Pebbles!
Sam with a goal on that last one from the point. Emerton, puck's in the D zone here. Sun Devils trying to break up the play. Emerton's got it. Emerton slides it across to Riley. Riley wheeling up, chips it off the wall. Gets it deep. Puck goes around to the far side. Here comes Hoppy crashing hard. Emerton walls his man off. Picked up by Wren. Wren up to Lippert. Lippert up. Lippert's in. Lippert slides it across, hits a stick. Oh, can't quite hit Riley on that pass. D-Man got his stick down just in time. Great Lakes comes out with it. Play force wide. Broken up. Lippert. He's got Stevens if he looks. Stevens. Oh, just couldn't get the feet moving. Stevens picks it up. Stevens over to Lippert. Lippert tries to center it to Jack. Can't quite hit it. Great Lakes is going to come out with it again. Chipped into the Sun Devil end. Brand back to get it. Slides it over to Hoppy. Hoppy over to Lippert. Good transition out of zone off of his stick though. Stevens. Play broken up. Off the wall, Hoppy's back to get it. Hoppy curls, powers it through. Hoppy, hard pass, just misses Lippert. Lippert swings at it, can't quite keep it in the zone. Here comes Great Lakes back with it. We're back and forth, finally get an offside call. Lorenzo, McCarthy, Caitlin and Eric out there. Scarpool takes the draw, he dumps it down in. Puck centered in front, broken up by Great Lakes. Great Lakes trying to skate it out of their own end. This kid's gonna bring it up, gets the line, shot. That's gonna go in. Great Lakes is on the board. Did that bounce? Lakes on the board here. Caitlin back to get it in her own end. Played up Lorenzo. Can't clear the zone. Goes back down into the corner. Caitlin sends it up the wall. Shot from the point. Gets in on net. Bounces. Save. It comes up to the point. Davidson. Higher. Wiki the late man. Oh, just off a skate. Davidson tried to hit Wiki on that one. Great Lakes bringing it back up. Play broken up. Puck comes out of the zone. Shot in on net. Big save there. Bouncing puck. Puck off the wall. Devils can't get it out. Stays in. Play broken up by Caitlin. Caitlin up to Iyer. Iyer. Please brought in offside. Emerton back to Rennie. Soft dump in the zone. Picked up by Great Lakes. Uh-oh. They got some speed coming in the zone. Plays forced wide. Oh, he cut in off the post. Good power move by that kid. Shot. Blocked. Riley. Riley goes inside out of his D-man. Pulls up. Knocked off the puck. Here comes Great Lakes. Play broken up. Here comes Emerton. Emerton goes wide. Sends it across. Can't hit Riley's stick. Emerton curls, pinned to the wall. Sends it over to Riley. Riley sends it over to Wren. Wren shot. Can't get through. It's blocked. Puck's in some skates there. The Great Lakes send it high off the glass out of the zone. Riley up to Emerton. Emerton loses the puck. Puck comes all the way out. Sam's back to get it. It's going to go icing. To the point to Hoppy, sends it back down low. Stevens tries to center over to Lippert, plays broken up. Puck goes to the point to Brand. Brand down low. Jack sends it to the point. Brand over to Hoppy. Hoppy shoots it towards the net, deflected almost on net there by Lippert. Good high tip play there. Stevens. Play broken up by Great Lakes. They're going to come out with it. Up, Jack hits Lippert. Lippert tries to send it in front of the net. Quick whistle. Puck was loose. Very quick.
I can see the puck from here. It's like 3 feet away.
McCarthy, Scarpool, Lorenzo, Hoffman, shot from the point, deflected. Big save. again. Hoppy shot. No shot. Looking for a stick or a skate there on that one. McCarthy. Up to Hoppy. Hoppy got a lane. Puck comes in, bounces around. Lorenzo picks it up. Lorenzo tries to get it to Brand. Puck goes back down low. Lorenzo hard into the wall. See if he can get to the bench. Scarpool sends it on net. Off the draw. Davidson slides it over to Eric. Eric, shot from the point, just misses the far post there. Bump, sends it down low. Off a Hawkins stick. Hawkins trying to recover. Gets back on his man. Puck off the glass. Caitlin's going to come back and get it. Caitlin pulls up. Oh, can't quite get out of zone. Here comes Great Lakes with it. Eric breaks it up. Good play by Eric to be in the right spot. Great Lakes comes out with it. Chipped up. Offside. Carried in by Davidson. Davidson stood up. Great Lakes trying to clear the zone. They do. Bump. Eric back to Caitlin. Caitlin fans on it. Gets it up to Wiki just off his stick though. Good try. Puck comes over to the far side here. Misses a Great Lakes stick. He's going to send it up the wall. Wiki, Iyer skates, Iyer gets it deep. Devil's gonna get a change here. Here comes Great Lakes out with it. Blocked. Iyer tries to get it up. Play gets deep. Sam. Over to Wren. Wren sends it up to Iyer. Gets it out of the zone. It's going to go length of the ice for an icing. Riley pulls it out of his skates. Over to Emerton. Emerton back to Eric. Over to Austin off his stick. Gets it up to Riley. Riley at the blue line. Can't quite control it. Puck gets knocked out of the zone. Then back to get it. Uses the cage. Broken up there by Great Lakes. Shot towards the net. He's on it. No. Off the draw, puck tied up, flutters over the net. Hawk getting work down there. Great Lakes comes off the wall with it. Play broken up there by Brand. Brand over to Riley. Riley So back to Brand, over to Hoppy. Hoppy up to Austin. Austin, Pemberton, tries to pass it over. Hoppy keeps it in, puts it towards the net. Play comes out of the zone. 2-on-1 here. Zeke's hustling back to get it. Move it. Riley gets it deep. On net. Got by Brand. Off his stick. Shot towards the net. All right, start of the third period here. Devils 3-1. Stevens Lippert. Jack. Hoppy. Wren. Sorry, Brand. Stevens gets the line, top of the circle, slides it across, tries to hit a stick. It's Lippert's. Lippert out of the corner with it, loses the puck. Great Lakes comes out with it. Brand slides it up at the point, blocked by Lippert. Play goes deep. Lippert can't pull it off the wall. Great Lakes is going to come out with it. Play forced wide by Brand, shot. Big save by Nathan. Hands up. Lorenzo sends it back down low. Scarpool down there. Top of the circle. Puck gets put down low again. Puck up to McCarthy. McCarthy along the wall. Spins. Chops at it. Puck comes right into the center of the ice. Lorenzo. Puck goes high and wide. Great Lakes, a little bit of pressure here. Puck comes all the way around. McCarthy's going to get another shot at it. Lifts it out of the zone on a backhand. Lorenzo after it. Oh, kid blew a tire. Lorenzo grabs it. A little bit of offensive zone time for this group here. Sends it down low. McCarthy tries to center it. Puck blocked. Comes Great Lakes out of it. Sends it all the way down for an icing. Off the draw, back to Caitlin, sent down low. Wiki down there. Great Lakes comes out with it. It's 2-on-1 the other way. Caitlin breaks up the play briefly. Iyer back there, back checking. Takes care of it. Here comes Davidson up the ice. Davidson pulls up, looking for some late help. Iyer picks it up. Iyer, shot. Save. Kept in. Caitlin keeps it in briefly. Up to Davidson. Davidson. This is Hawkins' stick. Here comes the puck out of the zone by Great Lakes. Play gets around Caitlin. Shot towards the net. Big save there by Sam. I think he knocked that out of the air with his hand. Great Lakes down low. Hoppy bodies his man, separates him from the puck. It's on his backhand, slides it up. It's picked up by Riley up to Austin. Austin gets it in the zone. Along the wall, over to Riley. Riley tries to chip it towards the net. Puck's in some skates. Comes Great Lakes out with it. Great Lakes, play goes wide, centered. Misses some sticks. Overshot high. Headhunter there. Emerton can't grab the puck. Broken up by Hoppy. He's going to clear it out of the zone. Great Lakes back in their own end. Emerton grabs it in the neutral zone. Chops it in. Doesn't go far enough for icing. Riley's on it. Riley. Don't really agree with that one. I'm going to give Riley a 2 and a 10. Looks like, looking at it, looked like skate on skate, but we got to kill off a penalty here. Shot towards the net, save. Stevens up to Lippert. Lippert's got to step on his man. Lippert in on alone. Lippert save. Off the draw, Lakes controls. Davidson. 1-on-3. He's gonna dump it into the near corner. Ayers after it. Off his stick. Puck comes out of the zone for Great Lakes. They're gonna come up the ice with it. Zeke stands up his man. Careful, no interference calls here. Play goes around the net. Up to the point, shot, save. Off the draw, puck goes to the point, shot from the point, save. Great Lakes, another save there by Nathan. Puck chipped out of the zone. Great Lakes comes out of their own end. Across the blue line. Brand forces the play wide. Picked up by Hoppy. Puck's in the corner. Here comes Brand. Brand up to Parker. Parker takes the ice, doubles at full strength. Over to Wiki. Wiki. Down low to Iyer. Iyer to Davidson. Davidson can't quite pull the trigger. Wiki does. Shot save. To the point. Davidson tries to hit Iyer. Can't direct it towards the net. Here comes Great Lakes out with it. They get it. Fan. Shot. Misses the net. Puck comes all the way around. Caitlin's over there. Puck comes up to Iyer. Iyer chips it out of the zone. Great Lakes. Caitlin. Iyer flips it out. Caitlin tips it over to Wiki. Wiki dumps it in. He's going to get a change. McCarthy breaks it up. Comes all the way up out of the zone. Eric over to Caitlin. Caitlin off the wall. Scarpool. Up to McCarthy. McCarthy slides it over to Lorenzo. Oh, can't quite grab it and pull the trigger on that one either. Lorenzo knocked off the puck, but he gets it and gets it back down low. Scarpool chases. Puck's behind the net. Picked up Lorenzo. Shot just high over the net. Sam down low. Nico down there. McCarthy sends it up to the point. Caitlin shot from the point. Save. Down low to Riley. Riley centers it. Can't find Austin in front. Ren tries to pinch, keeps it in. Here comes Great Lakes, broken up, center. Austin slides it over to Riley. Oh, it's on his backhand there. Riley sends it down low. Emerton's down there. Great Lakes reverses the play. They're gonna have it down below the goal line, chopped at, hits Emerton. Emerton off his glove. Great Lakes picks it up. Turned over. It comes out to Sam. He's gonna regroup here. Shot, glove save. Logan over the line, goes wide, centering pass. Oh, Lipper getting low on that one-time deflection shot there. Shot from the point, rebound. Eric keeps it in. He's going to send it down low. Lippert, Hoppy off his blade. Great Lakes picks it up. Yeah, it must be. Play in front to Zeke. Zeke can't quite grab it. Up goes forced wide. Stevens bodies his man, comes out with it. Stevens up to Lippert. Oh, puck bounces right before it hit his stick. That'll be an icing. Off the draw, Wiki, back to Caitlin, up to Iyer. Puck goes back down low, shot, kicked away by Nathan. Puck goes down into the near corner now, up to Davidson. Davidson chips it out of the zone. Great Lakes back. Iyer chases after it, puck off the glass. Sam, over to Caitlin. Caitlin up to Iyer, chips it in. Wiki sends it over to Davidson. Davidson along the wall, overskates it. Puck sent down. Broken up by Iyer. Iyer steals down to Davidson. Davidson shot backhander. Puck's there. Puck goes behind the cage. Davidson still got it. He's tripped up. No call. Wiki's down there. Great Lakes come out of their own end with it. Great Lakes, that was off. Picked up. Wiki. Tied up by his man, Iyer. Play comes all the way around. Picked up off Iyer's skate. Shot towards the net. Caitlin up to Crew. Crew up to Parker. Parker tripped up. No call again. Play comes out. Ren got a little speed. He's going to go wide with it. He'll dump it in. Smart play. Puts Lorenzo on the attack here. Lorenzo down in the corner. Eric, center ice. Opposite. Down to McCarthy. McCarthy over to Scarpool. Scarpool runs over his man but loses a puck. Eric breaks up that play. Eric crushes his man into the wall. Played out. Lorenzo. He's got a lot of ice. Gets the line. Lorenzo pulls up. Great Lakes out with it. 2:40 left. Across the line, shot towards the net, high over the net. Puck comes right out in front. McCarthy chips it out of the zone. Lorenzo's going to get another shot at it here. He's going to get it deep and go for a change. Out of gas. Scarpool. Goalie is pulled. Scarpool runs his man. McCarthy has it along the wall. McCarthy's shot blocked. Here comes Great Lakes again. Play broken up by Hoppy. He's got a man on his back, but he wheels around him. Zeke's got a little bit of spot. He gets a shot off. That's going to be a goal. Hoppy with an empty netter. Should ice it here for the Sun Devils.
Good job, Herman. Go, Lex.
Brand chips it in. Puck's down in the corner. Emerton's back behind the net. Got a Great Lakes player on his back. Sends it up to Hoppy. Hoppy down low to Hawk. Off his stick. Great Lakes controls. Centering pass. Brand's on his man. They're gonna pretty much tackled him on that one. That was an easy one. Devils on the PK, shot, blocked, shot, misses the net. Devils are going to get another one here, tripping call. Play to a point, 5-on-3 for Great Lakes. Puck at the top of the circle, shot blocked. Davidson bumped Eric out there on the kill. Shot, goal, Great Lakes. Draw, Lippert, toe drags a man. Puck's hopping up in the area in the zone. Stevens in the corner. Stevens curls. Sends it to the point to Eric. Eric back down low. Devils still have to kill a penalty here. Comes around to the far wall. Sent back down to the near corner by Caitlin. Interference call. 4-on-4 here for the last 30 seconds. Puck comes out of the zone. Puck gets past Caitlin's stick. Caitlin forces it wide. Great Lakes grabs it. Dot, shot, rebound right in front of the net. Saved by Nathan. Here comes Logan out with it. Logan hits Lipper. 10 seconds left here. Eric in the corner. Oh, around the other side. That's going to clear it out. Lippert gives chase. We got another empty net. Lippert trying to bury an empty net. Lippert, one more before the game is over. 5-2 Devils. I don't know if that goal helps us or not.